angels, it's Alyssa from Holistic Angels here to do a weekly card reading. Before we get into our reading this week, I want to share something with you. I hope you don't mind. I have my phone here because I want to show you something. I don't know if any of you guys are interested in astrology, but I know I am, and I know it has been part of my spiritual path, so it may well have been part of your path as well. I know the basics of astrology. I know about my chart. I know about the kind of attributes that go with each zodiac, but I'm not an astrologer, right? So I really wanted to have something that was going to give me like my daily stars, right? So I was looking for an app, and by the way, I'm not getting sponsored for this video. I just want to share this with you. So there is an app called Horoscope Ace, which you can see here. Horoscope Ace, it's called. And it's created by the leading astrologer Patrick Arundell. So it's so cool because I put in, like, you put in your birth date and everything, and it comes up with your star sign. So for me, that's Sagittarius. Every day it will give you what your day is going to be like. So the general reading, it will tell you about your love for that day, and your general reading. You can also get an Indian horoscope, which is slightly different, but that will be added onto the homepage as well, and your Chinese horoscope. So mine, I was born in the year of the snake, so it will tell me you know, what is going on for the snake in that day. And also you can pull yourself a quick little tarot reading, which is really cool. You can just pull that up, do some cards for yourself. There's a general tarot reading, don't think you can see it, a love tarot reading, and a money tarot reading. So that's really cool, and this is all free. So this is why I'm super excited about it. There's also you can go on there and order your own horoscope report if you want, which obviously you have to pay for, but that's quite cool. I've had mine done and I absolutely loved it. So I just really wanted to share this app with you. It's called Horoscope Ace. You can find it on the App Store, depending on, you know, whether you've got Android or iPhone. I'll leave the description of where you can download this app in the box below. I'll give you the link and you can go on that. But yeah, I really love it. So if you get it and you love it, it'd be really cool to leave them like a review. I left them a review. You'll be able to see my review on there if you are using iPhone, because it's a free app, and I just feel like it's got so much information on it that, you know, it'd be, you know, nice to leave a review, because just to carry on the gratitude and more love. So I hope that you guys don't mind me sharing that with you, but I found it really cool, and I know that some of you guys are interested in astrology too. So without further ado, let's get into our reading. So I just want to kind of bring things into a peaceful state. We've had a lot of things going on in the world every day. Every day there's something going on in the world that we want to change, whether it's the protection of our children, our environment, the animals, just wanting peace amongst people. And we have to keep our vibration high, and it's essential more than ever before when we see things or hear things that are upsetting and devastating and tragic, that we show obviously our compassion and love in whatever way we want to express that, but also that we try as best we can to remain and keep an element of inner peace, so that we don't lose ourselves, and so that we can carry on being a beacon to other people and be as helpful to other people as we can. Because when our energy is low, when we feel drained, we're not really in a position to help others. I mean, that's really the facts of it. So this week I thought we'd use the Angel Therapy Oracle cards, because we want to work with angels. The high vibrational beings are our exact link to the divine. They are our, direct link to the divine. And a lot of people this week, out of all the readings that have been ordered, it has been the fairy messages that has been the most popular. So I'm not sure about the reason for that. Usually we get like a really varied types of readings coming through, but it just seems everybody wants the fairy ones. So I thought we'd end with a fairy card based upon that, because obviously that's very evident that the fairy energy are working with us. So I'm going to stop talking now and really just get into our reading and just bring forth the energy of that angelic realm. So wow, okay, this card just slipped out. So we're going to pull 3 cards for the Angel Therapy deck. Let's It's the middle of the week, so we've got one more card to go. These are really keen to come out. I'm just looking down so I can see myself shuffle. Okay. So we have our angel therapy cards, and should we pull our fairy card now so that we can go straight into this after our reading? So we'll pull one from the fairy deck. No? Okay. Right. No? Come on, fairies. Please give us the guidance that you want to give us. Okay, right. There we are. So we have our 4 cards for this week. So the first card from the Angel Therapy deck, which is by Doreen Virtue, by the way, it comes up with the card Goddess. The imagery on these cards I just find so enchanting, especially this particular artist. It says, express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. When we think of divine feminine energy, lots of different things may come to your mind, and that is completely okay. When I think of the divine feminine, it might be different to how you're thinking of the divine feminine. It's not about the stereotype. That's not really how energies work. When I personally think of the divine feminine, I think of someone who is a protector. You know, like the lioness, she's the one that goes out to hunt. She's the one that protects the cubs. So that, to me, is a massive part of what divine feminine energy is. She is that energy that is that protector, that mother that would protect her cubs no matter what. And really, maybe some of these protective energies are coming up in you where you really want to protect the planet or protect people or do something to help. But the key thing about the divine feminine is she's very wise in the way that she does it. I think the divine feminine has a lot to do with wisdom. We think of the High Priestess card from Tarot. So it is about harnessing those magical, nurturing qualities that you have as well, that receptive energy. But also, it's not just about being receptive, I don't believe. Because think about giving birth. There is a time when the female has been receptive to get pregnant in the first place, right? But then there is a time where she pushes forth that creation, that manifestation into the world. And that is also deeply divine feminine energy. So whatever kind of vibe you're going with, whether you want to be more flowy, whether you want to be more poetic, romantic, creative, loving and nurturing, or whether you want to be more protective and feisty and, you know, really protecting what's yours, you'll know where you are on your path. The goddess energy is helping you harness that. The middle of the week, the card Release comes up, and it says, work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. This could be material items in your home that are causing clutter. If we hold on to things that don't serve us anymore, it's a blocker of manifestation and abundance coming in. So really, you want to just maybe have a house clear. You could cleanse your home with some sage. That really helps to dispel any lower energies. Using sweet grass invites in positive energy, so you might want to work with some incense type things, but really just asking Archangel Michael to help you release the past. Now you're ready to move forward on your life purpose, and you want to do that feeling safe and protected and sure of yourself. As we move into the end of the week, we have the law of attraction comes up. This is one of the Hermetic principles and laws. We've spoken about the law of polarity, how not to get caught up in stuff all the time. The law of cause and effect, the law of rhythm, which is that, you know, if something swings too far to one side, it has to come back the other. The law of attraction is, you know, what we think about, we bring about on its very basic level. But this says that relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. If you're new to your spiritual path, you'll be feeling this a little more intensely, but even if you're not, you know, you will have a different vibe going on. You'll enjoy different things. You might have enjoyed going out partying, for example, and now you don't like it. Or you may have enjoyed going out and going to shops and stuff, and now you're feeling like it's too crowded and you're more aware of your own space. It's just to say, don't freak out. You know, a lot of people suddenly jump to, there's something wrong with me if I don't like being in crowds of people. Well, actually, you know, there's nothing wrong with you. You're just very aware of your energy. So it's about respecting your own boundaries, honoring how you feel, and going with that. Some of your hobbies may change. Some of the people that you want to hang around with may change, and it's okay. It's okay to change. It's okay to grow. You don't have to remain in the same situations with the same people as you always have if you feel like you've moved on. So it's about respecting that part of your growth and not feeling guilt about it, feeling joyful that a new chapter is about to start. And there'll always be people that resonate with you. And if they don't live in your area, you can reach out to them online and build communities that way. So please don't feel alone is the other thing that goes with that. And now we'll see what came up for us with our fairy card. So, oh, this is so cute and gorgeous. It says spiritual teacher. There is this fairy and she's surrounded by these little bunnies, and it's just so cute. It says your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. There you go. That's the message for all of us. It's not necessarily that you have to go out and set up a spiritual business where you're putting on workshops every week and you're doing videos every week. If you want to do that, great. I encourage you to. The more of us that do it, the better. But this could be as simple as you just, you know, you're walking your talk, you're practicing what you preach, you are leading by example. One of the best ways to teach others, I feel, in my opinion, I really believe, is through your actions. You can say wonderful things and you can think wonderful things, but when you do things that show others how to do it as well, you know, you've solved a problem, you show someone how you did it, or you've got to a certain place in your life that somebody else wants to get to and you help them through it, you facilitate their growth. You don't tell them what to do, you just lead by example, just by being your true authentic self, and people just like wake up to it and they're like, what is it that you're doing? I want to learn more. So it's not about going out and preaching and saying I'm right, you know, all the time. It's just about standing in your own power and being authentically you, and then people just kind of gravitating towards you where you can help them. I always find that we should really wait for people to ask for help before we give it, just down to free will choices. And sometimes it can be very hard. If you're an empathetic person who feels very deeply, you can often feel how others are feeling, so you just want to, you know, rush in and help them. Or if you are a person who has been through a particular struggle in your life and you see somebody else going through it, your first instinct might be to go and help them. Now, I don't mean this if there is obviously something where, you know, someone falls over, that's totally different. Then in that case, you could just go up and help them, right? There's nothing that's going to hold you back from doing that, because of the type of person that you probably are. But I just mean in terms of guidance and advice, it's best to kind of wait, in my experience, for people to come and ask you, just so that everybody still maintains that element of free will choice. So I hope you've enjoyed the reading this week. There's a lot to take in, so you might want to rewind it, but harness the feminine energy, release things that don't serve you. You may need to change some friendship groups or some hobbies to really draw towards you what you want, but you're a spiritual teacher. You're ready to share that with the world. Stay peaceful this week. Stay in your power. Don't allow yourself to get all depolarized. Practice grounding, shielding, cord cutting every day. It's going to be really vital, I feel. And also, check out that app that I let you know about, the Horoscope Ace app, because it's really helping me to kind of check in with my stars every day. It's great guidance and it's all free, so why not? So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this reading. I'll speak to you next week with our next one. I'm sending you so much love for this week, and I just want you to have so much peace this week and be able to really replenish yourself and regenerate yourself and feel great about your future. Feel excited and hopeful and joyful and optimistic about your future. So until we speak again, I love you lots. Lots of love, Alyssa.